Hello, guys. I felt inspired to document myself right now because I got some ideas in my mind and I was like, I'm gonna start the camera and let's go. So I was thinking about a subject that comes back to me a lot of times, and it's about following your dreams or even knowing your dream or not knowing it at all. And I think once you achieve the dream, it's possible that you kind of feel strange because you achieved it and then that was it, maybe. And I happen to be one of those that achieves a dream and then a new dream will come. And sometimes it seems like people around you, there we go, looking at other people, but it seems that some people knew their dream or their passion from a young age on, or they are living what they thought about all their life. And that's beautiful. And also, that might change, of course. But I want to give a heads up to the people that whether you found your passion or not, it doesn't mean that once you found it, that is it. And once people tell you what they live for or what their passion is, that is everything and that is going fluently, and that you should be jealous if you don't have a passion that you see in someone else, because maybe you haven't found it yet, or maybe you are already grateful for where you're at, and that is fine too. And I kind of want to zoom in into when you're in the lost part of not knowing, not knowing that. So I gave myself some reminders that I needed a lot of times, that sometimes you have to work less. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't work on your dream once you have it, but sometimes it's necessary to let go of also the things you think you need to do to get there. So maybe you're in a situation that is holding you back, or like thinks you're pushing stuff but it takes too long or it's not working out. Then it's really necessary to step back and get back into gratefulness in what you have right now, in the baby steps or big steps that you already made, and the effort that you're already putting in, which is not always physically or, oh, look, this and this is happening. It's really also an internal journey to make things happen. And some things are in our hands and a lot of things are not. So dreams might even change while being on the road. And also, when you finally know something, let's say you're like, oh, now I finally know this is what I want to do or want to achieve or want to work on, it doesn't mean God is gonna drop it at your feet the next day. Yet sometimes it can happen that it feels like something is out of the blue happening to you, or out of the blue kind of feeling, which means that you didn't have an expectation or you didn't even knew you had that dream. And that is what happened to me. So getting back to the lost part or looking part, I was lost for a while and kind of attached to too many rules and things and let's say around dance, which is a true story. So when Corona happened, I totally allowed myself to drop everything, also my thoughts about dance, the things I should be doing, the direction I wanted to go. Also, it didn't really work that well. I was fighting a lot and things were not really happening, which might be a sign, whether that means you have to change direction, or whether it means the way you think about it can be way more soft and gentle. But that's another part. So for me, it was letting go of all the things that I have to, but it's not working, and like the fight. So I could totally drop it, and what I did is I only focused on what I really wanted to do and what gave me joy. And here is a secret that might not seem like a secret to you, but what really was my secret for myself, because I didn't know back then, is I really did what I wanted to in the most simple things that I would not think of, because I would always think bigger. But I really stepped back and tried to find joy in whatever came to my mind, in the most simple way. And that was it. And I kept on doing that and kept on just having fun with it. Okay, what do I feel like doing now? Even if it are things I usually never do. And all of a sudden, no, not all of a sudden, like I really slowed down my body, which back then I wasn't really used to, because I wanted to dance and I wanted to rah, 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 which is a beautiful passion. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? This is my personal story. So I slowed down. I listened to music that I unconsciously already listened to for maybe 10 years. I did a lot of stretching. I didn't dance that much, only when I felt it, which changed totally my approach to dance. And I was not fighting anymore. I was just relaxing, actually. And then I got asked to perform a solo for a really low budget. So I was like, nah, I don't have a solo and I don't want to create a solo. I'm just flowing on music in my pajamas at home, and that's it. And I'm okay with that. But I don't want to create anything. I'm done with putting mental things out there. Again, this is personal. So my approach to creation was also like burned out a bit. That's why I was totally into improvising, just doing what I feel. Then I was like, you know what? I am gonna do a solo with whatever I feel in that moment. So I totally surrendered to the music that I already listened to for years and years and years. And I'm gonna showcase that. So I don't have a light plan, I don't have any other plans, I don't know. I only know I will start here and I will end probably there, and the rest I'm just gonna improvise. Trust myself and the music. So I did. And it got filmed and I put it online, and the musician saw the video and he contacted me on Facebook and Instagram telling me that I was such a gracious mover, gracious, I don't know, and that he would love to connect one day. And out of that came my new dream, which I wasn't even thinking about before. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. And for me, that was an example that I like to get back to sometimes, that out of nothing came something. And that can be really hard, especially after you achieve some dreams, which I am really grateful for and which you should be grateful for. But at some point, things are shifting nonstop. You know, it can be for me, it's in my creative life, in my work life, which I find some harsh, tough times sometimes, in which I can see I cannot really flow. I'm like, get stuck and bump into a wall several times. That is my story, but it can be in anything. It can be, in relation wise, it can be whatever your dream is or whatever you want to experience in this life, whether it's a dream in work, maybe it's a dream in your household, maybe it's whatever it is, whatever you don't know what it is, that's okay. So for me, that was a really big inspiration, that I just followed what gave me joy. I let go of the expectations or ideas I had before because they were not working that well. And out of me being a creative dancer who loves to dance came this new dream. And yeah, so it's not easy to, once you know what you want, how it's gonna unfold, because life can surprise you. So I really want to give you that spark of trust that whatever you think you should do, whatever you want to do, will lead you the way. So sometimes it's good to have a goal and to work towards it, I agree. But sometimes you just know what you want to do in the moments, and out of that the pathway is also created. And how wonderful is it that there is not even a sign of this is what you're gonna do, but life is surprising you with a new dream that appears because you allow yourself to start over or to let go of something that is not working for you anymore. And yeah, time frames can shift. This was a time frame of, yeah, it doesn't even matter. I just want to say that it can be different. So this is a really long talk. There's much to say. I can make a summary, but I think I can actually not in this moment. So I hope this video inspired you somehow to keep on doing you, keep on experimenting with yourself, with life, because life is a gift. It truly is, especially if you have a roof, you can eat, you're safe, you're healthy, because not everyone is. So I hope you can be and allow yourself to be the best version of yourself in all your qualities, in all your tough decisions you have to make, in all your emotions, in all your feelings, in all your being, heart, soul, mind, body. It's all yours, and be soft and be gentle in, well, actually, everyday life. So you can inspire others to be themselves, too. To allow them to just be human. Yeah. Okido. Adios. Mwah.